Well, we spoke to a member of a group against the Islamization of Europe and also a political commentator about the implications of the Leipzig wall.
Even when you're looking at this fence, it's only 1 meter 60 high. This wouldn't be enough of protection.
Build a wall up against people that they perceive as being dangerous just because they are of a different culture or a different country. It's really sad to see that.
In Germany, there are parts of the cities where the state no longer exists, where you have Arab mafia clans controlling everything. When you have this situation of mass violence, when you have all these problems with Islamization and also already terrorist plots committed by so-called refugees, I think the only solution is to close the borders now and then look for policies to actually solve the problems of mass migration inside Germany.
Everybody is human, and what we have here is people who are in a terrible situation, fleeing their home and fleeing possible death and fleeing perhaps some terrible scenes that they were witnesses to.
Most of them are not refugees or are coming to Germany because of social benefits, and therefore they also, a lot of them have a view on German people, like on people you have to conquer, on people you have to subjugate.
Building a wall is an expensive thing. Maybe that same money should be invested in organizing meetings, organizing dinners, organizing, big soup fests, having interpreters come and allow these people to talk to each other.
And also you had the events in Cologne, and also this year there have been, again, rapes. There have been people burning churches and attacking German civilians on the streets. It is now more important to guarantee the security of the German people, the security of Germany's citizens, and not to think about strange ideals.
Crowds have gathered outside a court in Barcelona as former Catalan President Artur Mas is set to go on trial in a matter of hours. Thousands of people have filled the streets in support of the former leader who helped organize the region's informal independence referendum back in 2014. He's accused of civil disobedience and abuse of power after he allowed the poll to go ahead in defiance of a court order. Now prosecutors want him banned from public service for up to 10 years. Catalonia held a symbolic non-binding referendum in 2014. Catalans were asked whether they thought the region should be a state, and if so, whether it should be independent from Madrid. Out of the 2.3 million people who voted, over 80% said yes to both questions. But the referendum was deemed illegal. The government argued Spain's constitution does not allow regions to unilaterally make decisions that affect the whole country. Earlier we heard from a spokesperson for the European Partnership for Independence. She says democracy is being put on trial.
Just to underline that in 2014, the Catalan government did not hold a referendum. It was just a consultation, a process of participation. And of course, any Democrat could not consider legitimate to put democracy on trial. We are completely in surprise to see how low level of democratic system the Spanish state is acting. It's not legitimate, of course.
Yeah, Spain has vowed to use all legal means at its disposal to prevent Catalonia from holding a second independence referendum later this year. According to a report by online news site El Mundo, the Spanish government has drastic plans for Catalonia if the region takes any illegal steps to push for independence. It claims Madrid will close polling booths at schools and seek to take control of local police, normally overseen by the Catalan regional government. The measures will also reportedly include payment cuts to civil servants if they refuse to take orders from Madrid. And RK again believes the planned measures will show Madrid policy as being contrary to the region's wishes.
Well, it looks like this is what they are saying from the Spanish state, but obviously there's no way we can know what the Spanish state will end up doing. What it's for sure is that if they end up with any of these blocking measures, the ones that are going to be alone facing themselves the shame of putting themselves in the international scenario as a non-democratic state is the Spanish state. We don't think we're going to be alone in any way, because we know our rights and we are determined to defend them. We know we are a Catalan people. We have the right to ask ourselves whether or not we want independence of our country.